So the most basic way of getting to the knee on belly is I'm gonna go same side shoulder, far side hip, okay? And you just kind of pop up like you're on a surfboard. I would assume, I never surfed. Shoulder, hip, turn facing him, leg out. Like I'm on my toes right now, but typically I'm gonna let him carry my weight on my knees. It makes it miserable. All right? And 90% of the time what people are gonna do is just try to push your knee off and hip escape, because that's what you've been taught to do, right? So knowing that, my counter is I'm gonna get a baseball grip on his wrist, all right? When he goes to hip escape, I'm gonna arm drag, boom. See, I'm putting my shoulder underneath his shoulder, okay? Shooting this arm up to the back of his neck, getting a tight clinch, bringing this hand over to a gable grip, okay? And from here we can get what's called a Japanese necktie, which is just scissoring my elbows. So I have one arm on this artery, the other arm on the other artery. So I go here. This isn't a high percentage finish, but it does give me a good gateway to my Darce choke. Because now we're here, I'm just gonna slide this arm through. See, I'm not like letting go and then relacing it. It starts here and it's applying pressure the whole time. Then I'm gonna grab his lat up here, and then my whatever elbow I've got under his neck, I'm just gonna pull down with this hand and then lift my elbow to the ceiling. Okay? Like you can finish it with this type of squeeze, but it's easier just doing that. That's all you gotta do. Okay, starting from scratch. Pop up. Baseball bat grip, he goes to escape. A drag. See, I'm controlling this wrist until I have his head. Because if I get sloppy here and I just decide to reach, he's gonna pull his elbow back. So I put all my weight here. Get a gable. Japanese necktie. Darce. Move once. So a lot of times they'll just kind of shut down. They're just not going to let me work from here. But what that leaves me is his neck. There's nothing really protecting this because he's so dead set on me not moving his arms now. Okay? So what we're going to do and try to get this all in one motion. Like do it in a couple steps to start, and then as you get comfortable, it's going to all combine into one step. So I'm going to reach behind the head, pointing my elbow towards the floor. Okay? And then now to make this quick, all I have to do is lay on my hip. So I'm stepping this foot all the way back. Okay? Now I can see my hand pretty clearly. That's why I'm not going to here. I want to be able to see my hand and make sure it's safe enough. Just making a fist. I'm going to reach this hand, grab the back of my fist just like we would do on a guillotine. Alright? Now I'm going to lay my chest on top of him, and I want to get it nice and high. Okay? I don't want to be down here yet. I want it nice and high. Okay? Now my elbows to the floor, I've got my grip. Now everything goes flat. Alright? I'm just going to kind of melt off. Alright? You got a north-south choke. The choke's actually happening with my lat, not so much my arm. So don't get too focused on his neck having to be here. It's supposed to be here.